During the first Trump administration, California passed a sanctuary law that lays out exactly when local jails can transfer people to Immigration and Customs Enforcement. SB 54 says that only people with felony convictions within the past 15 years or misdemeanors within 5 years can be transferred to ICE. But now advocates say that there have been a number of questionable transfers by the San Diego Sheriff's Office, including a 2023 case that appears to be a violation of the law.
The person that we're seeing that was transferred had a felony conviction that was 21 years old. So that falls outside of the SB 54 parameters that allow for the Sheriff's Department to have transferred that person into ICE custody, right?
Felicia Gomez is with the ACLU of San Diego and Imperial Counties. She's talking about a man who was convicted of assault in 2002, then was arrested for vandalism in December 2022. But it's unclear whether he was ever charged or convicted. Yet, he was transferred to ICE a month later.
The person had a 21-year-old conviction. That person's already served their time. Why do they continue to be punished for that very same conviction that happened over 21 years ago?
How this law is followed depends on where you live. On the one hand, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office stopped all ICE transfers in 2021. On the other, the Orange County Sheriff's Office has transferred more people than anyone in the state, with 220 transfers in 2023. Meanwhile, San Diego had 25 transfers that year. At the end of January, KPBS asked San Diego Sheriff Kelly Martinez for an interview. Her team scheduled and then canceled 2 interviews in February. Advocates have asked Sheriff Martinez about these issues during annual public forums. Here's Advocate Clint Carney talking about the impact of the transfers.
One thing we try to do with survivors is we try to help them, our clients, rebuild trust with local law enforcement and to begin to develop a relationship with local police officers. But when colluding with ICE occurs, it eliminates any chance of our clients ever trusting any law enforcement officer.
At these forums, Sheriff Martinez has defended her decision to continue ICE transfers, saying that victims' families support the practice.
Comparing our agency to other sheriff jurisdictions like Los Angeles, Contra Costa, Humboldt, Santa Clara, San Mateo, San Joaquin, or others is just not realistic. Other counties do not have proximity to the border, which reduces the number of people in their custody who might qualify under state law for transfer.
Get out of the car.
But data showed that the Los Angeles Sheriff actually transferred more people to ICE than San Diego before stopping the practice. Martinez also said that she views these transfers as a way to prevent recidivism. She pointed out that 10 out of the 25 transfers from 2023 were in custody for similar crimes they had committed in the past.
As I mentioned last year, as a sheriff, I can legally prevent these offenders from re-victimizing our communities, and I will.
Besides the 2023 case, KPBS found other questionable transfers. In 2022, the San Diego Sheriff's Office transferred a man with a drunk driving conviction from 30 years ago. In 2020, deputies transferred a man with a theft conviction from 20 years ago. Monica Langarica is a senior staff attorney at the Center for Immigration Law and Policy at UCLA. Langarica says that these transfers show inequities in California's criminal justice system, which is something that the state sanctuary laws tried to address.
So that disparity between the treatment of citizens and non-citizens in the exact same criminal legal system is what these policies aim to mitigate.
Langarica and other lawyers have asked the sheriff's office for more information about that 2023 case. But 2 years later, they still don't have answers.
This person was in sheriff's custody for a vandalism charge. We actually don't even know if that individual was ultimately convicted. He could have been arrested, taken to jail, and then released, with no charges filed or with a dismissal or an acquittal, or a conviction. We just don't know.
County supervisors have scheduled another public forum on this issue for April 22nd. Gustavo Solis, KPBS News.